courier.
Pleasant
I understand
to see
that.
you.
I'm not blaming you directly.
Anything I can help you with?
Dr.
You should
Salvato,
inspect
how
your
long have
ship
you
for
been
heat
here?
leeches every couple landings. Sure, have at it.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I believe
It
this
feels
is...
like I've been waiting forever. Need to make sure those files are backed up.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only. An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this. Understood. Here's an access card. Good luck.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area. Fine. I'll tell you. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion. Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several volunteers. So far, only one patient has survived. You're telling me? When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. The days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this? You think we stood by and did nothing? We did everything we could to save them. You've no idea how many hours we spent in surgery and how closely we monitored each and every one of them. This is a research facility where research is being done. We just need more time and experimentation. Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie. Infinity is the one that should take the blame. We're victims here as well.
No, she's right, Ken. It's what you and I both deserve after going along with this mess. How long have we talked about walking away or refusing to work? We oversaw the death of 9 people here, and it may as well be 10. Infinity may have lied to us, but they also paid us well enough that we did nothing.
You'd let some stranger like this just ruin our careers?
Yes, and you're going to let them too. Go ahead. Get whatever information you need to take this place and Infinity down. I'll make sure Dr. Lane remains cooperative.
If only we had a little more time.
I just want to make it home tonight.
It's encouraging to know that everything
Using Isaac. Using Isaac. I am your sight, your shadow, your tape. I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated members. It's just me repeating your name into a data slate for 5 hours. Carry them.
Don't go causing trouble.
Line of equipment and accessories for all your hectic needs.
Don't cause any trouble.
Please refrain from engaging in any criminal activity.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako. So I've heard. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1? Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothosite. Were there any survivors? Seeking Ecliptic on a station with nothing but miners and scientists? Corporations can sink low, but this is a new level. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there? I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing? So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO. I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothosite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move. It certainly is. And it's also time to inform the rest of the board on the current situation. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Damn, where the hell did I put that torch?
My career will be over if this deal falls through.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Good. You're right on time. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole. In due time. I'll be reaching out, but right now we need her to remain in hiding. Yes, you made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. The people we're dealing with will expect nothing less. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you go, I want you to bring that program to me. Then we'll have to find another way to build a case against Ularu. And it won't be easy. Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I've no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something. Now, let's attend a meeting. We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives.
I'd even go beyond symptom and call it a trait. Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority the experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
And the public often gets what it wants.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Misako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this. And that's precisely why I know we can count on you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
So much work to do.
Don't wander into any restricted area.
Are you sure you're okay?
Hey, welcome to R&D.
If Vina offers you a job as a lab rat, you don't want it.
Double check those measurements are right.
I have performed a cursory scan.
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey. The internal neuroamp is basically the next leap in our line of influential amplifiers. It gives the user dominion over a less dominant target, meaning you can heavily influence another person's thoughts and actions. The risk mitigation alone will be completely worth it. So, are you ready to get started? Yes, I always love a willing... Now, just a few details before we begin. I'll be making a small incision in the back. The whole procedure...
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my Fine. I get it. Now, just lie down on the table. All right, let's get this party started. Well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. Hey there. So, how are you feeling? You look good? That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neural. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you... Let's just say it varies based on the user. Some people... Great. Now let's test this... That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves... It's probably why he's the sec... Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Hang around too long and Vina will try to test some of our work on you.
The specs they gave you for these jobs.
Just head up to that observation deck. I can't wait to see this tech in action. But there's a lot of tech out there. This is why I leave repercussions. It was nice seeing you. was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest. Watch your hands. Lots of delicate equipment around here.
So, tell me all about it. How did it... Yes! Good. Hear that?
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech. Not at all. But I can imagine if I experienced disorientation like that, but regained my awareness in another room, it could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. So many situations. When it comes to your job, if a subject's morals or that being said...
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details, it sounds like you have an assignment.
Howdy. Got my eye on you.
This deal could be huge for my company.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Good, you're here. I wasn't sure how accurate Vina's promise of no downtime was going to be.
Let's just hope her promise of no brain damage holds true as well.
Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity LTD. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries. All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity LTD. You have two options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you. Yes, the less people you need to interact with, the better. Ideally, none at all. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hall. From there, you have three. First, you have Luke. Second is Fei Sengsavan's and third, you need to obtain the prototype.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse.
That's what we're counting on. Now, I had Ularu create a program.
You see, Once we expose Infinity Ltd., all of their data is going to come under intense. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials. But Project Dominion, I've created an overseer. As our illustrious Genevieve would say, no, we don't want to mess. Simon, Infinity's. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks. Simon was able to get a passcode for you. I'd highly advise you. The only thing we're also issuing. It should help reduce. These suits are typical. Well, you're still here.
Once you've run, if he asks questions, SSNN is used to it. Good. So, good luck. And
here's Simon's passcode. Your cover ID. Don't screw this up.
This could be the most.
If you're waiting for an appointment, please have a seat.
My company's future might be riding on this.
The Eugen CEO is not.
Do you have the program? I'm certain Ularu won't pass up this opportunity. So, let's take a look. Aha! The decryption's hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity Ltd network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Ularu's guilt. Yes, I'm looking forward to putting this all behind us. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
some work done? Hey, what can I do for you? I'm sure you can find...
You'll be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything.
Catch you later.
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask. Hi there! Thanks for stopping in. I can take care of transactions. Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Selling art is a bit of an art itself.
partner and I have talked about transferring to the same division.
Don't be nervous. You got this.
Hello. Did you have an appointment with us today?
Infinity is huge. Like, staggeringly huge. They need people
Ah,
like you.
yes. From Lumen Interactive. The elevator here will take you to the marketing floor. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy to help you.
I can see how you made her cheerleader.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's marketing department. That's to notify me that you are on your way. If you just please have a seat. I'll go notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
Gas leak detected.
All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services. The hell was that?
Starfield. You have something? Here! I've got him! I'll give you the alarm! Push up! Go! Dad! Okay, put him down!
We're close to the action here in New Atlantis. Prime position to report on the big stories that affect the United Colonies. Can I help you? Is that so? Spoken like a true tabloid reporter. What's this so-called story about? All right, I'll take a look. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence. Well, obviously the truth is what matters most, but oftentimes the source can help substantiate the evidence. We have a reputation to uphold as a news network. I'm sure you can understand that. Of course. I just hope your source is as reliable as you think they are. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source? Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
If you're wondering what that smells like.
I've yet to hear anything of note on SSNN. Let's hear your report. Good. David won't be able to resist a story like this. He'll do some preliminary confirmations, which will be enough to get the broadcast out to the public. And how did the NeuroAmp perform? I thought it would be. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Infinity Ltd. and Lucas Drexler are currently under investigation for a number of violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barrett for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith. Infinity is about to crumble before the eyes of the public. They employ thousands of people, and those thousands of people are now worried about their jobs. That's where we come in. First, we'll issue a public statement expressing disgust at their leadership, but sympathy for the innocent workers. That's when we offer to acquire them. Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making it by incorporating I'm glad we're on the same, which is why there are several who might. Good. You'll find most of the board members. We'll need at least 50%. I trust you'll get it.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours. Don't cause any trouble.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome. With that internal neuro app, no doubt. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened. I suppose you're right. As long as I'm fully aware of the risks, I can properly account for them. My first... Plus, if we vote, the last thing I want... I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd. is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and... Now, if you'll excuse me, we'll be announcing...
At least if you're here, you're not... Great. Not much to discuss there. All right, definitely a point worth considering. When it comes to profit, I suppose all my arguments do fall short. If it was anyone other, I've heard enough. If you only had some Are you trying to add? First off. Second, I'll do whatever I can. In an ideal situation? Masako's lucky to have you at her disposal. Even if you are a continual thorn in my side. You may be the greatest. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful.
I hope you're enjoying your new neuro. And how's my... That's great. One step closer. So... I'd be the next rate. How amazing would that be? So the next question. That's what I'm hoping. Well, this is certainly... All we can do now is... I guess I'll see you in there.